Have you ever cooked meth?
No, dude.
It smells like Parmesan.
You said, does it?
I would be a dictator in 2 seconds if given the chance. Like, I'm not asking for one, but if I get
You know what?
not a anymore, actually.
You're just looking to piss some people off and make some people laugh.
I've been fucking with you for a while, dude.
Yeah, likewise.
Your last name's French?
Yeah.
Yeah,
French,
Kyle
Marcoux.
Marcoux.
Yeah.
Ooh. And you're in the culinary arts.
Something like that.
You're like a food terrorist.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're honestly.
Yeah, I've used that before.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah, food terrorist.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah.
You kind of do what I used to do when I was like 7, bored at a restaurant with like my family, nothing to do. I just start concocting crazy shit. Yeah, but you made a living off of it.
Yeah.
And it's absurd.
Yeah.
Food is supposed to make people feel good. It's also supposed to usually look good, and you basically threw those concepts out the window.
Yeah.
But does the food taste good?
Some of it does. I mean, there's some shit, dude, in social media. It's like some of it's just like fucking shock value. It's like, what can I do?
Well, it's all. I mean, it mostly is. You're just there to trigger everyone.
Yeah. For the most part. But yeah, a lot of it is just, it's horrible, dude. The older I get, the worse it gets, too.
So look about.
He's like you, but with food.
Yeah, but I also use food once in a while. Milk is a.
Yeah.
But basically, on Instagram, you're the vulgar chef everywhere. Yeah. But Instagram's kind of where I follow you.
Yeah. That's where it all started, back in the good days.
Are you a trained chef by any? Like, what were you doing before you started doing any of this shit?
I used to tour or play guitar in a metal band.
Okay.
Back in like the fucking MySpace days. So like, just traveling and eating like different fast food and shit all over the country, like gave me, I think, that passion for like shitty food.
Is that why
like
Slim Jim is your main ingredient?
Yeah, dude, it was a lot of Slim Jim with like the cheese whiz on a cracker. It's like, what the fuck can we eat, dude? What can we get at the gas station and just crush real quick? And then when I stopped doing that, I just needed a creative outlet.
Right.
And I mean, food was right there. I was already kind of doing like fucked up shit with the food
on
the road. So I was like, let's just push it on Instagram and see what happens. And it kind of took off in the early days.
That's cool, man.
It's really a silly and absurd concept.
Yeah. That was the thing too. Is like, if I'm gonna do something, I was like, I want to fuck around and have fun. If I'm not having fun doing this, like, what's the point?
Are you like those food bloggers that does a meal, eats a little bit, and then has a healthy diet throughout the day, or do you just?
I mean, I eat pretty average. I'm not like I'm not eating Slim Jims for dinner. But for the videos, we try to turn it up.
Have you ever had a thing you've made that has surprised you about how good it was? Have you had anything where you're like, this should be on a menu item somewhere?
Yeah, dude, there's been a lot. I did some like chocolate, like Reese's chocolate cups, kind of. Okay. I filled them with mac and cheese.
Oh, wow.
And it was like,
put chocolate on the outside?
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like a Reese's big cup, but in the middle was mac and cheese. And it was Kraft mac and cheese, dude.
I can see that being good because I grew up eating mac and cheese with sugar.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
That's crazy.
Everyone tells me it's weird. I used to put sugar on top of my mac and cheese.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
That annoys me.
You should try that.
Hearing that annoys me.
Why?
I don't know. Just something annoying about that. That just pissed me off a little bit. But I don't know why.
Should I be in subway jail for that?
Yeah.
You eat mac and cheese.
It kind of fucking really triggered me.
Yeah, no, that's so good. You're going to be upset with yourself when you find out how good it is.
You know what also annoys me? The people that take like a pineapple pizza and start dipping into Pepsi. I want to fucking rage. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just annoys me.
What are you doing? That's the point of the art.
I know.
They annoy you, and then you're pissed off. You're leaving 4 or 5 comments.
It's fucking ruined my day with that.
Yeah.
But that sounds pretty fire.
Yeah,
The Reese's cup with mac and cheese in it.
Yeah.
That sounds like art.
Yeah, that was one where I was like, okay, I kind of fuck with this. This isn't as bad as I thought it was.
And it came out like a real Reese's cup, like a very nice shape.
Like if you just look at it, you're like, oh, that's a Reese's.
So you had to learn how to make food, or you already kind of had that in you.
Yeah, a little. I mean, a lot of it is just like, if I get an idea, it's like, all right, let me go to YouTube and see how like the real chefs do this shit. And it's like, okay, how can I fuck this up?
Yeah, you're the Picasso.
Shitcasso.
YouTube University.
Are you sponsored? You've done content for Dude Wipes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I watch your videos and I'm like, this is diarrhea.
Yeah, Dude Wipes
Central.
Clutch.
Dude Wipes is fire. I used it for the marathon.
Do you really?
It's so sick.
I love
little minty fresh in the ass.
Yeah, you can't be wiping with dry paper. It's
I didn't start using baby wipes, honestly, till like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, because I just did toilet paper my whole life. I didn't know about...
Like a caveman, dude.
It was, some comedian once said, just put peanut butter on your arm and try to take it off with toilet paper. That's what you're doing to your asshole.
Yeah.
I'm like, ew. That is disgusting.
I get rashes, though, after a while. If I use
baby wipes?
Yeah, I start my...
What about the bidet?
The bidet's too that's too
gay?
luxurious for me.
Too gay?
And something about the feeling makes me go like,
yeah, the bidet.
That's the best part.
I had a bidet in LA in our bathroom. I've never once used it. I think I
like it.
I'm scared I might like it. You know what my problem is?
Dude, you're gonna love it.
I like my butt with a finger in my butt in the shower when I'm cleaning, stuff like that.
Whoa.
But my asshole needs to be as equally wet as the rest of my body. I think having water just shot in my asshole while the rest of me is dry.
Yeah.
It's a awkward.
It's
like I'm paying for Swamp Pass.
Yeah. Imagining that is annoying for me.
What?
Like imagining me, like you said, everything dry, and then I get the wetness in my ass. Like, also you gotta then do one of these.
You're
on the
still
toilet.
wiping.
Right? But you gotta do the toilet paper and then pat it.
Yeah.
The padding.
That's
is
my life, dude.
You pat it?
Yeah. You gotta. What am I stand up all fucking wet?
Yeah. With
crazy.
the arch,
Like a
you
lady?
can't do an
Yeah.
arch.
You can't shake it either.
No,
dude.
yeah.
Like a dog.
You gotta understand. You guys sit regular on the toilet.
What do you?
I squat. So when I'm squatting, and imagine the
It's from,
bidet really
Ukraine.
fucking hits me.
Slavic squat.
You got like a stool or something? What do you?
No, I just
Like a
straight up-
gargoyle.
I'm
Oh,
just
you're
sits
on
it-
this,
I'm
like,
straight squatting, dude.
He's sitting like, what is that? Spider-Man would sit on the edge of a building.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that.
like that. Like
The spider shot.
Yeah, and it's the best thing ever.
Is it? I'm gonna try it.
It's
I mean,
fire.
that's really what the squatty potty is supposed to recreate, right?
Yeah.
Is the concept of
Because I do
the
this.
squat.
I do the stool. Stool's nice. I've never done the full squat.
What's
though.
the stool?
Just like a little stool in
Oh,
front
like
of
a
the
squat.
toilet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
has-
my kid's fucking stool that they have in the bathroom. So
Listen.
I'm kind of squat. I'm not doing a full squat on the toilet though, but I might have to try that.
it's very good for mobility. It's good
Okay.
for aging. Because
Okay.
you know.
He's 65.
Yeah,
I'm 68.
healthy.
I'm 13.
Yeah.
We were just walking in the hallway. You said you're going to a mayonnaise bowl.
Yeah.
So, not only are you outraging people on the internet, right? Pedestrians, people who are just watching this shit, other influencers reacting, but you've got the ear of the food industry. At
Yeah.
some point, they're like, "This is a valuable asset."
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know, and it's been tough to get there because I mean you're familiar with what I do. It's like most people look at it, it's like, okay, this isn't brand friendly. Like how is any brand gonna be like, cool, dude, this is great. So I mean it was kind of a long road getting there, but then you come across brands like Dude Wipes, like Liquid Death, who just are like, yeah, let's just fucking do something wild. So yeah, I was able to, in one way or another, carve out my own little like section of the food world where I can make some cool shit happen.
I mean, it's art, bro.
Right.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what they think and what they don't think. At
Yeah,
the end
it's
of
like
the day,
I'm gonna get a reaction. There's gonna be people seeing it. It's like let's go wild. Let's have
It's
a
not
fun.
like-
eyeballs are currency, right? So essentially, yeah.
And it's not like you're being like, I mean, you're not saying anything bad. What are you saying?
Yeah, you're really pretty
Yeah.
safe for work,
yeah.
right? You're over.
I've toned
you're,
it down. I mean,
you're,
I've toned it down over the years.
Your
just-
voiceover sometimes.
Yeah.
That's obviously
The
the funniest
voiceovers
part.
used to be like the vulgar part of like the brand, like back in the day, like on Instagrams, like we can just kind of go wild here.
Not anymore.
No, and then I had to tone it down. So now it's just like, all right, I gotta find that fine line of like what I can get away with.
It's crazy because it is arguably the most saturated. When I think about social media, food content is the most saturated content because we can all make it, right? Anyone
Yeah.
can make food content.
But this is the
Yeah.
most.
But it's just
Yeah.
to stand out is insane. It's
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
It's like being a photographer, I guess, because everyone can do it.
Dude, there's so much of like the same fucking thing going on, like especially in like the food space. It's like you can't tell the difference.
You got
from-
people copying your shit? I bet you a million people.
Not like really. Like there's a dude out there and he does it pretty good. He like cooks in like hotel bathrooms and he's like he does some deranged shit.
That's where I think the internet is heading to a really crazy place. And I shouldn't be saying this because I'm the complete.
You
You know,
started.
I
it, brother.
I love the concept of disruption.
Yeah.
But now when everyone's disrupting,
Yeah.
it's just I don't even like going outside because I don't know if anyone is acting honestly
Right.
or just trying to hook some sort of content out of anyone passing by.
everywhere.
And you're like, someone's cooking in a hotel. Someone's going to be like, I have a food channel where I cook in plain bathrooms now.
Yeah,
Right? And someone's that
because-
people are just constant. Dude, how about just be an accountant? Some people could just have a normal
Right?
job.
Well, because
like, you don't
before-
need to search and be like, I cook in toilets in Port Authority.
Right.
But now it's an act. But before it was, you had to genuinely be the person. Like I feel like back in the day when you showed up to a place or you had an event, people were kind of like, "Is this real? Is this guy for real? Who is this guy?" So nowadays, people see these content creators and they're kind of just like, just another guy. trying to be content creator.
Because back in the day, there was no money attached to it. So if you were that person, they truly believed you. You were like, oh, this person's doing it for the love of the game. Now everyone's really just doing it because of trying to avoid a regular job.
Yeah. And I think like fuck COVID like made that like it's just enhanced that. People were like, I want to fucking make TikTok videos and do whatever. So people are doing like whatever it takes to make some
less
content.
Less dreaming.
Don't stop dreaming.
Stop dreaming. It's you just gotta.
We got too many dreamers, dude.
Take it down a notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's become a kind of. Also, the AI in the game now is kind of annoying. Like everything's just becoming very fraud.
Yeah.
More so than it was even before.
You can go to school and come out 4 years later, and your industry's gone.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, same thing for content creators. They're like, oh, content creators is going to be the new millionaires, the new big job, blah, 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 blah. I'm pretty sure HVAC and plumbing might be better because people don't want to fucking do hard work out here. I don't know, like, all the little kids want to be YouTube stars, and which is cute and cool.
Yeah.
But people think it's like a very lavish, easy life. It's not.
No, and how many of these people have you seen like just fucking come and go, dude? Like it's nothing.
Bro,
like they
months.
blow up overnight and it's like they were just thrown into the heat of it and they have no idea how to fucking handle it.
Yep.
Haktua.
They're Haktua,
dude. Bitch been silent since her fucking crypto rug pull.
I mean, I'd be silent too if I made $30 million.
I'd be like, oh, I would disappear.
Yeah, that'd be it.
That is the best.
That'd be my out. I'd be like,
that's
it. I'm done.
But she had a quick flash in the pan, made a lot of money. So she kind of did it right.
Yeah, and then disappeared. Like that's the way. If these kids are listening, that's the way to do it. Flash in the pan.
Hit it and quit it.
Hit it and quit it. Don't hang out. Don't hang out and try to fucking.
No, because once you hang out, longevity is overrated.
Yeah,
because now you're stuck.
Yeah, longevity is overrated because time keeps running. So like it's better to just fucking make your money at the prime age, anywhere from 20 to 25, and then live an insane life.
Yeah.
I mean, stop saying that. Go be a plumber. Don't.
No, I'm saying
more trades jobs. Okay?
Yeah,
electricians.
You know what it was when the internet was starting to come about, and I sound like an old guy, but say social media was starting to come about. They told you oh my God, this is like, you could be anything on the internet now. You could. It's the possibilities are endless, and they sold you that dream. Now that everyone has that dream, someone needs to start selling the old dream back to people.
I agree.
Be like, hey, how about stability? Like, go work a regular job.
Get yourself a 401k
and just have some peace in your life. Because when you don't have peace is like having to make content every day.
Yeah.
For an algorithm. Do you do this alone, or do you have a team now?
No, I do it. I have a girl that helps me with like partnership shit, just to make sure I'm not getting taken to the fucking cleaners.
Right.
But no, all the content's done just by myself.
So this is all you do now?
Yeah. As of earlier this year, I was in marketing for a barbecue restaurant up in Connecticut.
Oh, cool.
And then this year I was like, I got to make the fucking jump.
What's your schedule like doing this shit? Because I just imagine I would just get really high.
Yeah, dude.
And just come up with shit. But is there trends you follow, things you look at, you're like, oh, this is going viral. Like, hey, maybe I play into current events? Is something happening that I can name some sort of silly food concoction after?
I mean, sometimes I do. Like, I try not to do the trending shit. I try to like my goal is like, let me make something fucked up and like get that trending if we can,
Got it.
Like, let's have people make this fucked up shit. It'd be hilarious for me to see. But like, I'll do shit around like the holidays. Like I just did communion wafer chowder where I just mashed up a bunch of communion wafers and made like a corn chowder out of it.
How many religious people do you outrage? Do people get upset about that or not anymore?
Not really, dude. It's like there's a few that mix in, but everyone knows. Like everyone's kind of onto me at that point, especially like my audience are like, he's just looking to piss some people off and make some people laugh at the same time.
That is the worst, is trying to piss people off and then no one gets upset. And you're like, God damn it. You're like...
Yeah, I don't even try to piss people off anymore. It's just like, what can I do that's like fun for me or funny for me that I think is going to get a reaction?
But your ingredients, from my understanding, are pretty... Like, anyone can recreate this shit. Are you ever doing high-end food?
Occasionally, if someone sends me like truffles and caviar or like some shit, and then I'll just bastardize it, dude, and put it on like fucking Chef Boyardee or do something like that. But yeah, I'm not working with high end. It's bodega food.
Has anyone ever hired you to cater?
Like the past month, I've been asked like 2 or 3 times to do wedding catering, like for an after party.
You should definitely do it.
Yeah.
You should definitely do it.
Yeah, I want
to.
to.
Hilarious.
You should 100% be doing it.
Yeah.
Now, would you try to cater and be like, I want people to actually enjoy these flavors, or I'm gonna go balls to the wall and let people eat like a hot dog wrapped in like fruit by the foot?
Yeah. So I mean, when I do I do a bunch of pop-ups. So when I do those, it's usually like I have to find that line where it's like, okay, people are gonna eat this, and they're gonna. I'm like, I can't fuck people up.
That's the crazy part that I just realized you kind of maybe pigeonholed yourself as like, you're in the food world and you make these elaborate, absurd meals. But then when it comes time to feed some people with these, now you're like, how do I balance my character, who should be absurd, but at the same time find these really good, make it edible?
Yeah.
It would be hilarious if he just gives out the catering, and then there's a video of everyone's like so happy, and then the camera turns and they're eating his food, and everyone's like, poof, poof, just spitting everywhere. That would be hilarious. In a wedding, that's lights out.
I mean, wedding food is notoriously bad to begin with, so I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do like, when I first started doing pop-ups, I would have like a welcome dish that was like the fucked up item. Like you went, as soon as you got to the restaurant, whatever, it's like, all right, we're giving you something fucked up out of the gate. Like you're getting a hot dog Jello shot or some bullshit like that.
It's a palate cleanser.
Yeah, like, and kind of set the tone, and then just sort of round out the menu. It's like, okay, this, because I can't charge people $60, $70 a ticket to come and just be like, you have to eat this fucking mayonnaise Jello jiggler. As much as I would want to, dude.
I think,
but maybe I could. I don't know.
think you could. In this society, I think if you
maybe God. That's where I'm fucking up. And people are coming, they're like, why are we getting halfway normal food from this fucking asshole?
This year, you should open up your own food cart, because play into the fact that them eating at this place might make them go viral too. Right? Hey, I'm hanging out outside of fucking Vulgar Chef's cart. I'm about to eat this Jello hot dog, right? Then those people will flock because I'll get views because I'm eating something crazy. Yeah. You should tap into that.
Yeah. I mean, that's what people are looking for too. In social.
You should
like,
go.
Where can I go get the
wild.
viral thing everyone's getting?
Any crazy celebrities in the DMs that are like, I love this. This is disgusting.
Not really, dude. Like I've talked to like Adam Richman, Man vs. Food, a couple times.
I feel like Chrissy Teigen at one point would have fucked with you before she became like unlovable on the internet.
Yeah,
she was a big foodie.
No Chrissy Teigen. A little Action Bronson once.
I would say Action Bronson's I could see.
Yeah.
What'd he say to you?
Just like, it's just usually like one-liners. Like, we got to do something. And it's like, okay, yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's do it. Let's go. How do we make the, and just fucking crickets after that. Joanna Angel.
Action Bronson would be a cool one.
Yeah.
That would be
I would love that.
Move, yeah.
I made a fat joke at him once on Twitter like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Before he was like fully blown up, and we got into it for like a few tweets. I don't know what they were. I don't remember anymore, and I got deleted since then. But
Action actually was supposed to buy a MacBook from him. So random. He was selling like 7 MacBooks, and I needed to get a MacBook at that time, and he like gave a stupid price on Twitter, and I messaged him back. I'm like, yo, it's still available? He's like, yeah, it's still available. I just never bought it. But he answered me back. Shit. I was about to buy the MacBook from him.
Before he was Action Bronson?
No, this is like when he was like Vice.
Why are you sell? I don't sell my MacBooks.
But he had like
who does? I keep my own MacBooks.
But he had 7 brand new MacBooks.
Oh, they fell off a truck?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But he had 7 MacBooks, and I literally have the tweet right now. The exchange on Twitter. Yeah, so weird. But I never ended up buying it from him. I was like, yo, maybe I should go meet him. That'd be fun.
I'm surprised you didn't.
We both got this close, dude.
Everyone got that close. I've never photographed him.
He's cool.
Yeah,
he's a cool dude. I feel like he's. Also
I want to
be
friends with him.
Yeah, he's awesome. I think. From like just paying attention from the outside, I think he's like a New Yorker that I want to be friends with.
Yeah,
because he's not like soft. He's not like those transplant New Yorkers. He's like Albanian dude from old
Flushing.
School. Yeah, from Flushing. Just old school dude, like chef, rapper, fucking sick.
What's your favorite restaurant in New York?
Dude, I've been here for a little over a year, and I just go to like the same fucking 10 places. Where are you living? In Astoria.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's Plymouth Rock for most people.
Yeah.
When they come to New York, they're like, I'm in Astoria. Like, welcome.
I'm in Astoria. It made sense. I got kids. It's a lot of families there. A lot of Greek shit. So.
Good food in Astoria.
Yeah, dude.
Shooting last night in a nightclub, though. 10 people, right? Got clipped.
I don't know if that was in Astoria.
That was in Queens.
It was
Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica.
Yeah. 10 people died?
Yeah, at a nightclub. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think 10 people died. Let me check.
I think 10 people got shot.
Yeah.
Damn.
Who's shooting up nightclubs?
What
on New Year's Day?
Yeah. the fuck are we doing?
How angry
idiots,
are you
yeah.
the first day of the year?
Such sick
Yeah.
idiots. It's crazy.
They didn't
bro.
get you in the subway jail, so you had to take it to the fucking
Did
club.
you see the guy in the subway that's just standing there on New Year's Eve? And the kid just jumps over the stall and then like speeds him into the
I saw that the
oncoming
other day.
train.
Send him to subway
What
jail.
is
Subway
that?
jail.
What are we doing?
You shouldn't stand that close to the edge.
No,
That's why they
dude.
tell you.
What kind of culture are these kids going through?
Back to the wall.
23 years old, bro. They're not celebrating the new year. They're not prepping themselves.
I like Gotham Burger, Gray Smash Burger, Bodega Truck.
What's that?
It's my boy. He's got a bodega. He does chopped cheese. Comfortland in Astoria, Compton's in Astoria, Hen House.
There's a smash burger spot in Astoria?
I'm sure there's multiple, right?
Yeah, there is one. I go to Gotham.
That's what you did a collab with them?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But Gotham's been around for a while, right?
Yeah, he was like just primarily pop-ups up until earlier this year, and then he opened the brick and mortar.
I feel like Smash Burger took a while to come here from the West Coast.
Yeah,
Like that.
like he's been
culture.
doing them for like 10 years. Like he used to have pop-ups like in this like super exclusive or some shit like years and years ago.
I never heard of a Smash Burger till LA.
Yeah,
I got
Same.
there and I was like, oh, what is this?
dude, he makes
Because I don't like burgers.
7th Street copied the whole concept from the West Coast.
He's got his is honestly probably one of the best ones.
I've been hearing about him.
Yeah,
I
he does a nice job.
I gotta go check his smash
It's
burger
really hard to make a bad burger.
out. You'd be surprised, man.
I feel like it's got 3 ingredients.
Yeah, you know what it is? People fuck it with a consistency.
Yeah.
Like that's why I go to Gotham because it's the same. It's consistent every time. It's like other burger joints I go to. It's like okay, it was fire this time.
Of whack.
It was
grease.
ass.
Someone's
ass
hungover
the
in the
fucking
back.
ass next time. So it's like, I look for consistency.
I agree with him.
I mean, most things are usually consistent when the guy in charge is still on the grill, right? It's
Yeah.
the minute you hand it off and some schmuck is just doing whatever
Yeah.
he wants.
Yeah, even if you think you put the right people in place.
Consistency is the biggest thing with smash burger for sure because I feel like the biggest issue is the grease.
Yeah,
I hate
when it's
greasy
too
smash
greasy
burger.
and it's fucking when they overdo on the onions or
Yep.
something like it's a small little thing that will count
Yep.
in that burger.
I say this all the time, but you're the perfect person to talk about this with. You could have been a great behind-the-scenes guy at Fear Factor. Did you grow up watching Fear Factor?
a little bit.
I remember Fear Factor, and most people who don't remember Joe Rogan's one of his first jobs
Yeah.
was the host of Fear Factor. And I always watched that show, and as a Russian kid who had to eat Russian food, I was always just like, we could never have this as a culture because the things that they're like, we'd have to eat American food to be grossed out because the shit they were eating on Fear Factor wasn't that far off from what
you
we
were
were
eating.
eating in a Russian household.
I mean, we literally eat like swamp food.
Dude, Russian
Survival
food's such a
food.
mystery to me. And I grew up with like Russian friends where I grew up in Massachusetts, and I was like, I never knew what they were eating.
It's
it was
like
it
survival
was like a
food.
mystery. I was like, what are you guys fucking eating in there?
It's survival food.
We're gonna show you.
Oh, we brought some Russian food for later.
Oh,
I
yeah?
wanted to see some. I was because it's pretty close to what you. I'm sure the taste of what Russian food is probably arguably close. You package it probably better
Okay.
in your concepts, but the taste of the food probably ends up.
Similar to
Similar.
what? Yeah. The end result of what I'm doing.
We want to see what you can come up with for us.
Wow, you brought a couple things.
I brought a couple things. Brought a couple ingredients.
The crazy part is the things we were talking about to bring for today a little bit. I was like, oh, this sounds delicious. Once again,
to us.
yeah. What's your least favorite food?
Coconut. I
Really?
guess it's
I
not
agree.
really a food. It just
You don't like coconut?
I don't like coconut, dude. It's not about it. It fucking sucks.
It's a shitty alcohol. What is it, Malibu?
Yeah.
Is that coconut? It's disgusting.
Yeah. Almond Joy. Get the fuck outta
Gross.
here. Disgusting.
Almond Joy
dude.
is like
You guys don't like
it's
almond
like
joy?
a gay Snickers.
dude.
It's a gay Snickers.
Yeah.
I kind of like almond joy. I can't even front.
Pisses me
Aloe,
off.
aloe. I definitely wouldn't go and eat.
Aloe.
What do you?
Well, why are you eating aloe? Aren't you
Is
supposed
that
to put
something
that
you're
on?
supposed to normally eat?
No, people drink that. It's a drink.
Oh, for like.
People
Oh, I
eat
thought you
it.
put it on for burns.
Yeah.
Like a
No,
sunburn.
people eat it. People.
I mean, you can
drink
eat
it.
anything.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying people love aloe. Like they'll take slight. It's literally like comes off like Jello off the leaf.
Yeah, I know.
And you can
It
eat
looks a little too pre-cummy for me to
Yeah.
be taking a bite.
And it also just looks like medicinal.
Eggs
Just
look
from-
pre-cummy too, though.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know,
It's crazy what we've been conditioned to.
I don't.
Let me ask you this. Is there a limit to how gross you'll get? And if it's legal, I mean, this will go viral, and this is just a dumb idea. Why? Can you just catch and grill like a Subway rat?
Like a rat.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably
make it like a fillet, a nice Subway rat.
I mean, yeah, I don't think that's illegal.
It's not. No one's gonna be upset. Like if PETA freaks out, free press.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you can't do that though.
You can't catch a rat and eat it,
dude. Did you guys? There's a video of this guy snagging a pigeon off the fucking street. This was like 2 days ago, and bringing it back into his little halal food cart.
I would love that. My brother,
I'm all for
he walks up to the flock, dude, and just grabs one, and then you see him walk right back into the food cart.
Bro, I'm all for it. But the thing is, I just know how soft the society is right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
it's like fishing. Why can't I fish? Why can't I catch rats and eat them?
Dude.
I think you can. I don't think I think you're allowed to, but I think no one's doing it content-wise.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it would be nuts if it was just like a nice table gets set up on the Subway platform. Yeah, you're just fucking flipping a rat. Most New Yorkers would be like, this is kind of awesome.
Yeah.
One rat at a time. Every day, if you just showed up every day and ate a rat on the Subway.
I'm solving the rat problem myself.
And then for like an anniversary episode, you eat, what are they called? A king rat? You know what the king rats are?
No, dude.
You've never heard about this? They're called, I don't think they're called a king rat. It's when their tails get tangled and they can't untangle, and it's like a 20 rat, dude.
20 rat blob. I'm good on.
Oh, it's Rat King.
It's called a rat king.
Yeah,
it's when their tails somehow get tangled, and it's this disgusting blob of rats.
So it's like if there's like a sticky substance like sap
That's
or gum.
That's called a rat king.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's
dude.
a feast.
Yeah, dude.
Get that shit out of here, bro. I can't look.
You
at
won't
rats.
eat that?
I don't like rats. I don't like snakes, and I don't like fucking big ass spiders. Those three right there annoy the daylights out of me. I'm good. And cockroaches gross me out. Centipedes too. 4, 5.
We talked about this. Ugly things are disgusting, and pretty things are not. Right? What's the difference between a cockroach and a puppy? Realistically,
A lot.
It's just pretty.
Yeah.
Puppies are adorable, and they're fun to cuddle with. Imagine cuddling with a fucking cockroach. It's like plastic. I don't want to cuddle with a fucking.
No, but yeah, because they're ugly.
You ever ate crickets or ants or anything like that? Dehydrated?
I've done crickets.
I've done
crickets. Tarantula.
Really?
Like chocolate covered or just?
No, it was just like a dried tarantula. It was some company that just specializes in just like insects and shit. Wow. Crickets were all right.
Crickets were fine.
They weren't bad. The tarantula sucked.
Nasty, right?
Yeah, dude, it was not good. And scorpion too.
Is this like other cultures actually enjoy them, or are other cultures eating this because this is all that's left to eat, and then they make it like a dried gimmick, and then you went and ate it, right? Like there's no demand for this, is there?
I don't know, dude.
Dried tarantula?
World's crazy, dude. I mean, someone out there has got to be eating them.
It's in Mexican culture to eat ants and
crickets and
crickets.
shit.
Yeah, they eat that in their meals.
Yeah,
That's where I tried it. I tried it in a Mexican restaurant in New York. It's out of business now, though.
I would like to be told after I eat something.
Yeah.
I'm down to try things, and someone's like, whoa, these are great, little chocolate-covered almonds or whatever, and then they're like, oh, those are roaches. You'd be like, not bad.
Like, all right, cool.
Yeah, it's like a gay experience, right?
Yeah,
it's like, I'm not asking for one, but if I get and I'm like, whoa.
You know what?
Not a anymore, actually. This is sex now. I'm into it.
It's cool to take a girl on a first date where they serve stuff like that to see how cool she is and what she's down for, and if she's open-minded, and see how she reacts to like a little.
Like, serving or serving roaches.
Whoa,
roaches.
Roach.
And then later.
I'm talking about crickets and like ants and stuff like that.
You can't even do that in 2025. Hello, because someone will be like, you violated my body by not telling me what we ate.
Like, you eat crickets, you voted for Trump. I'm out of here.
I'm like, lady, you've swallowed your entire adult life.
I'm out of here. I don't like you anymore.
Like, a cricket is the least of your worries.
Like, you are a stupid bird. You hear me? That's what I think right away.
Yeah.
My boys send me these screenshots of Hinge profiles, and literally before even matching with the girls, they already have like a whole description of what you can't do and can't be.
I don't like those girls.
Like, if you voted Trump, don't like my profile. If you eat pigeons, don't like my profile. If you don't walk a certain way, don't like my profile. Can you imagine waking up in the morning and you're just like setting these kind of like parameters for yourself?
You've been in Subway jail. Keep moving, keep swiping.
It's such a concept because now it's showing that you're not flexible.
Yeah.
It's called settling down. We're both settling, right? There's things you're not going to like about me. But if your profile exists only to tell me what I can't be to be with you, I'm like, sweet.
Make this easy for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild times. But crickets and tarantulas. Damn, tarantulas don't taste good. Fuck that.
Yeah,
you
dude.
see, that's how you know those are pieces of shit of fucking insect fucking animals. Because as
Yeah.
soon as
They
they
don't
don't
taste
taste good, that we already know. Like, see you mañana. Like,
Yeah.
if you can't even put salt on it for it to taste good, I already know you're a shitbag of a fucking, like, being.
So you can't eat it?
Yeah, like humans taste good.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like I always talk about, I would try human meat.
I try a little human too.
You do?
No, I didn't.
Is it illegal to admit? Is
You're
that
gonna put 'em
illegal?
on
Is that
fucking-
illegal to admit that you've had human? If you go to another country where it's legal, is that okay? Is it legal anywhere?
Like in Russian jails, they'd be like, I cut up my neighbor and I ate him.
Yeah, I mean, it's going down somewhere. How could it not be?
Of course, bro. In
I would
Thailand,
try
for
it.
sure
Dude.
they're eating.
I think that's another one for me. Like, don't tell me first. Let me just try it, and then you can tell me after.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, that was fucking Johnny's little thigh right there. What'd you think?
It's like
Not bad.
Scott Tetterman must die.
Yeah.
Oh, that's South Park.
Yeah,
The
dude.
chili.
If I was in the mob back in the day, I would definitely like body somebody, like cook him up, and then he like did something
Serve
wrong.
him to his family.
And I would bring everybody to a round table, would eat, and we're like, yo, this was a great meal, Johnny, thank you. And I'll be like, that was Tim.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know.
I love
Yeah.
that
So
your
whoever
name
wants
is
to
Johnny.
be next, whoever wants to be next on this platter, you know what I mean?
It's a good intimidation tactic to
Yeah.
be like, oh, this guy, because you need a crazy guy in every mob. You
Yeah.
need the guy that's willing to do anything. Where they'll be like, Johnny, chill out. We're just gonna kill him and bury him. You don't need to keep beating him.
You don't gotta get the smoker out.
yeah. It's gonna be, we ate Tim. Can you believe it? Imagine that conversation afterwards. It'd be fucking insane.
I wouldn't even know how to eat a human because I don't know how to prepare an animal. Period.
No, I need it prepared from
I
the
assume
store.
a steak just exists in the wild. Like if someone's like, "Here's a cow, have some fillet out of it," I'd be like, "I don't know where
yeah.
to begin."
You just start
I'd
digging
just
in
cry. I'd
wherever.
be crying the entire time.
Yeah.
I love watching tuna get prepped. Like, do you know those videos in Japan where the guys
knife
just
is
They
so
do the big yeah.
big ass tuna, you start slicing
Yeah.
the shit up.
No, I mean, I'd fuck that whole thing up.
So fire.
Dude, I'd ruin
I'm
it.
like, that's like $100,000 right there.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'd ruin it.
This guy's fucking dissecting a Rolex.
Yeah, I'm looking at like a tuna guy, and I'm like, how's this guy?
What
That's a lot of money right there on
Yeah.
the table.
Yo,
I think
tuna.
a fish is so expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, my man, you see these omakases? See you mañana. Fucking come in there, pay $1,000 for fucking 7 pieces.
I think omakase is a scam because it just seems like they're just getting rid of shit that didn't sell.
Yeah. That's what I think.
They're like, chef's menu. You're like, yeah, okay.
Dude, that's what a lot
It's
of
called a
chef's
mystery
menu.
box.
Like the specials menu is like,
Yeah.
what do we have that's about to turn that we
Yeah, it's
can
a mystery
fucking
box.
jack the price up and just move it.
you gotta do an omakase fucking food, like a food situation.
Ooh.
That would be sick.
A 10-course serving.
Ooh. I
Wow.
like that.
That's bananas. If you do like a round table omakase and you have like 30 people pull up and everyone just comes through and you film the whole thing, that would be sick.
I like that.
And you could do your Slim Jim pieces or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That would be
Fuck
sick,
it up my
bro.
little way.
That would be dope, actually, realistically.
I like that.
Like this journey, and then you describe it. You make it sound very highbrow.
Yeah.
If you make it highbrow,
Make it highbrow.
rich people will go just to experience it, to say they experienced it.
Yeah.
Right? They might not even enjoy it, but they'll be like, oh, I went to this dinner. You won't believe it.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
weird because everyone's looking for the next weird thing, right? Everyone's tired of doing the same food spots, same theaters, same this, same that. You are like, you do omakase, Slim Jim with caviar on top. You're like, yo, fuck this shit, bro. Let's get high and go do this.
Yeah. I like that.
That's a fire idea, honestly.
I'm keeping that one in the tank.
Oof, omakase, Vulgar Chef action.
Spam,
ooh.
Slim Jims.
I've never had spam.
Never had spam?
What is spam?
I don't know, dude. It's like a fucking meat blend in a can.
It's like bologna.
It's kind of like bologna. It's saltier, greasier.
You
It
ever
fries
had
up
spam?
nice, dude.
Disgusting, bro. You see that shit, bro? You
No,
fucking
I
good at
thought
that?
it was like American tofu my whole life.
That shit looks like my grandma's brain, bro, in the can. That shit is disgusting, bro.
It's salty. I like it. Fried up is nice.
You ever watch those videos where you're like, I'm a 19-year-old mom. I have 4 kids and I live in a trailer home. This is what I prep for my kids. And
Yeah.
then she'll like fucking just pounds of Spam, French
Spam,
fries,
hamburger
fucking-
helper.
I'm like, what are you doing?
It's just child abuse on camera.
Yeah.
It's like I made
I can't hit a
10,000.
child, but I can give him Diet Coke all day.
Yeah.
I'd
We'll
rather be
give
hit
him
than
red
be
40
fat.
every day of his life.
She's like, I made 10,000 on TikTok this month. I'm gonna feed my kids fucking Slim Jims. I'm like, bro. With fucking eggs in the morning, they'll just like do the craziest meal. She's like, this is what I feed my husband after he comes home back to the trailer park. And she'll fucking she'll just cook up some wild like dish. And it's greasy as fuck too.
Yeah.
She'll like she'll take the grease and start pouring it like
Oh,
it's
they
a
don't
steak.
fuck around, dude.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, these people should have their children taken away.
Yeah.
I think if you involve kids in your content, you've got to be so careful. Because everything you do is abusive.
Yeah.
Everything you do to a child on camera can be considered abusive.
Yeah.
Every video that I watch from that content, I think of Eminem for some reason. I'm like, Eminem grew up like this. I'm like, this was right.
Yeah, that's why he hated his mother.
Yeah.
Do your kids eat the food you make?
I
imagine a child would love it. They'd be like, Dad's got the greatest job in the world. He literally just mixes everything I would make.
Yeah. So my son, he's my youngest. He'll try some shit, and then he'll like make like suggestions. Like I did a sandwich for him. He's like, I want a cinnamon bun on the sandwich with strawberries.
Oh, so he's the brains of the operation.
Yeah, I tried to get him to be. I was like, dude, you got to come up with more ideas because this makes my life easier.
Right.
He gave me 2 ideas, and that was it. That was the end of it.
What's your background? Like, like, what are you, Italian? What?
I don't know, dude.
Just a mix.
French last
Just
name.
French Canadian.
Okay, so you're like a French ox. He's like, they call the ox, the grocery ox, like they're Arab dudes. When they come through and they're like, oh, sure, like they do the water thing. No, you never seen those videos?
Oh, like the Aki way?
Yeah, the Aki way. But there's a bunch of them where they do a bunch of different sandwiches.
Yeah.
You're literally, the luxurious version of that.
Yeah, something like that.
Your hat reminds me of that MSG. I read that MSG is okay for you.
Dude, MSG is fine.
That it was 2 doctors or 2 scientists that as a joke, right? Am I telling the truth here? Do you know the story? So there's these two, it was like in the 80s or some shit. I think 80s or 90s, 2 doctors or 2 scientists decided as a joke to publish a paper about how MSG is bad for you. And like to basically, MSG in Chinese food and everything.
Yeah, but why would it be a joke, though?
They did it as a joke. They were like, let's just write this and see if it goes anywhere. And it blew up. And they literally single-handedly crushed the entire Chinese food industry for a while, saying MSG is bad for you. Even they were like, there's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with MSG. It's all just a joke that they wrote this paper and it went viral in the 80s and 90s.
Oh,
right?
This whole time I thought we were talking about Madison
What's
Square
coming up from
I'm kidding.
MSG's not real, dude.
What's coming up for me is 1960s. This Chinese American doctor Robert Ho Man Kwok wrote a letter that said he got sick after eating Chinese food. He wrote that he believed his symptoms could have either resulted from consuming alcohol, sodium, or MSG.
I don't trust that guy.
No, dude. That's what I heard. I heard it was just like
It was a
anti-Chinese like propaganda. And I fucking love MSG. I mean, I don't use a lot of it, but
what's wrong with having something that tastes good be bad for you? That's all of life. Everything that makes me feel good most likely is bad for me.
Yeah.
There's viewers that are going to be watching this podcast and going to be like, so where are the Knicks going to play?
The Knicks are gone. They got rid of them.
Yo, where are they going to play? I don't get it. Why would they joke around like this? It's not funny. The team can't win the playoffs. Oh, my God.
Is that your hat?
Yeah.
What is MSG? It just make things taste good.
Yeah. It's like
just put it on my dick.
Make shit good. I never tried that.
I just moved back to New York and I'm like, what am I willing to do again for clout? And I don't know.
Homie.
Probably anything at this point.
Go back to accounting.
I'll do something with you. What do you want to do?
My problem is my brain just goes quickly toxic.
Yeah.
And I need to like rein it back in to be palatable.
Pull it back
yeah,
because
I'm always like, all right, so Hitler.
Too much shock value.
Right, too much shock value. That's the problem. Too much shock value. No one wants to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're bugging out. That works for Twitter nowadays.
What?
Just
to blow up a Cybertruck, do something crazy.
I don't know, man. Nowadays, in my opinion, like after I'm like, how crazy did we go? And then I'm starting to, you start doing the brainstorming, and I'm just like, that's been done. How much time is this gonna take? Is it even going to be worth it? Because the thing is, the content lives for so little.
Yeah.
Now, there's no like longevity in content. So like, as soon as it's done, you
got
gotta have a formula.
Hours, dude.
Yeah, you gotta have
you
gotta have a formula. Meaning like you have to come back to a consistent formula on the day-to-day basis so that you can enter that algorithm. Doing one big video is not gonna do shit for you.
No, dude, that's why I try to do like I want to put the fucking least amount of work into my videos, and also get like the a big reactions. Like how can I like find that balance?
Right.
I learned this through my girl. Because she's doing makeup videos, and she'll do one video for 3 minutes, cut it up in 7 videos, and now she has 7 days of
That
content.
piece of content
I'm like,
out.
Jesus.
Yeah, but it's
Even
so much.
that's too
But
much-
it's but
even
it's
that's
like
too much work for me.
being a chick on the internet. I understand there's a lot of hot girls out there, but it's just different when you're born with the product, right? When you're hot and you're born with the product, like you could sell pussy online. There's so many things you could do when you're born.
But even that's
with
going to
it.
become like nothing now.
I don't know. It's the world's oldest profession.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
that-
makeup
I
as
don't-
I'm saying
yeah.
being a hooker, right? Like being a
Yeah,
girl and
chicks
showing
ain't
your
going
pussy,
anywhere.
right?
I'm gonna always look.
Yeah, 100%. I will always look,
I mean, listen.
even if she's disgusting. I
Yeah.
want to look more.
Yeah, I was like, ah,
I'm like, what does her pussy look like?
what's going on? It's like watching a fucking car wreck. You're like, yeah, I'm here already.
Right.
Right? Let's see how this thing turns out.
Yeah, I get it.
And I used to have more shock value. Now I'm not even shocking because everyone's a whore. Back in the day, I'd be pouring champagne, calling girls sluts. They're like, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, that's
now
like-
my content.
That's like S tier TikTok shit now.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you just pour champagne on them now and you called her a slut? They're like, you're a real feminist.
Real
Like-
ladies man over here.
Yeah, this guy's he's an ally.
My thing is, I get what you guys are talking about. Like, oh, I'll always look, I'll do this, I'll do that. My brain, right? Like, when I'm locked in the sense of, like, when I'm in a relationship, and I know that me looking doesn't do nothing for me. You know, some guys just have group chats, they send this shit to themselves all day long. I'm like, what do you...
No,
I'm like,
no.
what
I
are
don't
you
do
going to
that.
do?
No, no
I'm
sending.
like, what...
If I
I'm
stumble
like,
upon it,
I'm
I'm
like-
looking.
I'm like, what are you going to do with it, though? I'm like, you just spent an hour and a half sourcing all these girls. I'm like, you're literally not... It's the same thing as the guys that buy, like, bottle service at the clubs and don't talk to a single girl. I'm like, it's almost literally the same, except visually.
Yeah, you literally went to the fucking zoo and left.
Yeah.
And you did nothing.
Yeah, you
like
spent a lot of
no,
money.
No messaging, no, you just wasted that time. I'm like, bro, you just wasted 3 hours, like, sitting on your fucking stupid ass phone. I'm like, you could have, and then you complain that you have no money. I'm like, you're literally an idiot.
I don't seek out content, but if it pops up,
If it's there.
if it's there,
Yeah,
I'm like,
I get it,
this-
but I'm just saying.
I've caught myself being like, damn, that girl's fucking so hot, and I find out she's AI, and then you're just like,
Yeah, the AI shit's gonna
the
go
AI
little
shit's
crazy,
kind of
dude.
crazy because now you're really
Especially when
fucking
you're
with-
scrolling so quick, you're just like, couple seconds.
like
on
I
a
just
video.
jerked off to a not real person.
Yeah, a computer chip, dude.
You know where your character would be fire in? A fucking Grand Theft Auto game, in like Rockstar. Like if you were one of the quests where you have to meet this fucking chef that does some crazy shit.
We're cooking humans and
Yeah.
Subway rats.
Yeah, that would be a sick fucking.
I like that.
That would be dope. Like if you had like a Rockstar collab,
That'd be sick.
that would be sick.
Have you ever cooked meth?
No, dude.
It smells like Parmesan.
said
Does it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, meth smells like Parmesan.
Is it worth a cook, dude?
I've only been around
I'll
the girl that
fucking-
smoked it,
Oh.
and I got really hungry.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was the meth, the secondhand high from the meth, or not. But I was like, meth smells delicious.
It smells like an Italian restaurant.
You're like, someone could be smoking meth at fucking Rayo's, and I wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, wow,
No
it smells
shit.
good in that kitchen.
The quest would be sick. You pull up to you and you're like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And then you guys get into exchange and you go, listen, I'm going to pay you some money to get human meat. You have to go kill somebody. And you pay him like 100,000.
That's perfect.
That'll be a fire quest in the fucking... The new GTA is coming out, so I'm just thinking, it's a crazy game.
It's been coming out for. It's not coming out
It's
for
been
a
coming
while.
out for a decade.
It's
dude.
not coming out for a while.
That's a big culture, that game. Huge culture.
Yeah, video games suck now because you look at an old video game system and they'd have 7,000 titles for it because a game took a weekend to make.
Yeah.
Now we sit around and these games take a decade, and you buy a new game system and you're like, cool, I have like 12 games to play.
Yeah, but you know what they're trying to do now? Like, the new Grand Theft Auto...
It's going to be the next cryptocurrency, like
well,
marketplace.
not only that, because they really want people to make money on this thing now.
I mean, they don't want to. They want to make money off of you making money.
Right.
Yeah.
But they want it to be realistic where people can actually live on this game and have like a paying...
Yeah, we're getting to the point where none of us are going to leave the house and we're going to live
Yeah,
digital.
I mean, you see with like
You'll be a
streamers
plumber
and
in
shit,
Grand
dude.
Theft Auto. Someone's
Yeah.
like,
Yo, that's so sad. It's
Yeah.
actually crazy.
imagine I'm like, you're just a normal girl, but you're a hooker in Grand Theft Auto, just blowing dudes.
And yo, they're going to put like treadmills and you're going to have this fucking thing and you're just going to walk on this treadmill.
We're getting to the Matrix level. At
Yeah.
some point, normal reality is going to be so bad that we just plug in.
Put on the fucking
And-
eyepiece.
Right. But
Sit
then
there.
inside that game, not everyone gets to be the hero. You're just going to slap that shit on and have a second miserable digital life. right? Because you're not going to be the hero.
Imagine being a loser in real life and you hop on there and you're even more of a loser.
You're like, God
what
damn
the
it.
fuck, dude?
That's
oh, my God.
That's what I hate about
You got to kill yourself in the game.
That's what I hate about social media is that a lot of losers pretend to be dope, and then if you see them in real life, they can't even hold a conversation. I'm like, everything sucks because I'm like, most of these people have
no social skills.
And not only that, but they never built themselves. You know, like you have to like go through the trenches of like the social, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta like approach people.
Somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta approach people, talk to people. Sometimes you look like a clown. Sometimes you recover. Sometimes you don't. You gotta be in awkward situations. Most of these kids just avoid that. And they're like, I'm just gonna sit on my phone and pretend I'm a thug.
Yeah. This is why I like to do everything by myself.
I know. But that's what sucks.
I don't know if that's a bad thing, but it's just...
That's what sucks, though.
Yeah.
Without you giving away the sauce, this is my Jewish question of every episode.
Oof.
Like, how you quit your job, you said, you only do Vulgar Chef full-time now.
Yeah.
How do you make money?
Yeah, dude, I wonder the same fucking thing every day. The merch is probably one of the more consistent, bigger ones, like like the bonus programs with Instagram and Facebook, pop-ups, and then just like brand deals, like Liquid Death and shit.
Do you wake up scared every day?
Yeah, not scared, but I just wake up. I'm like, how long is this gonna fucking last?
Right, because you're like, oh, they could take away the bonus.
Like, they could snatch that bonus away today and be like, okay, there goes a good chunk of revenue.
Right, it's a
like,
completely...
what am I gonna do? You know, how do I
become a real chef on the low?
It's gonna get to a point where social media is gonna correct itself, like we said, and there's just gonna be people with two jobs, right? I'm gonna have my day job, and then I'm gonna have my social job.
Yeah. That's what I was doing for a while. It was like I had my job in Connecticut. And I was doing Vulgar Chef too. It was like, cool, two income streams. And then it's just, got to the point where it's like, let's just focus on one and see what happens.
Right.
Because I'm sick of answering emails from other fucking people.
It's incredibly terrifying. I can't even imagine.
But it's like fulfilling because like when something hits, a deal hits, or this and that and the third, it's probably a way better feeling knowing that you built that on your own rather than following suit with like everything else.
Yeah.
So that
it is, dude.
That feeling gives you that fire.
Yeah.
And it lasts for a while. It's a very good feeling.
Yeah.
Knowing that you can just sustain yourself without having to fucking rely on anybody or have to like go follow a trade or, work for someone's business. It's a great feeling. I personally think it's I think it's just a better journey because when you get to your 60s or 50s, you're just like, yo, I did this shit my way. And I didn't have to listen to anybody. It's
I mean, even for as stressful as it is, like being like, okay, there's no like consistent, revenue. It's like trying to like navigate that and like think about doing
You're an
things
artist.
differently. Yeah, it's like you got to fucking think about like,
it's like daily chess.
Do this, dude.
It's daily chess. It's cool.
So you can't just sit there and go, oh, hopefully something falls in my fucking lap,
You're saying you don't have a place on the internet, but like it's also because you still have a skill, right? You're a photographer at the end of the day. That's your backbone. That's who you are.
Yeah. But now I have to go, after coming to New York, I have to go and remind people. That's what I have.
You don't have to. You have a big resume. You just shot a huge tour with Dave Chappelle.
No. I know. No. But you still got to remind people. I've been out of sight, out of mind for 5 years out of Manhattan.
Yeah.
Right.
But
you know how you could tell you're like losing touch with people. Older you get. I think I had like 5 New Year's Eve texts, and I was sitting there being like, in 2010, I probably had 300 New Year's Eve texts.
Yeah, the cacao was getting licked real crazy.
Right.
That's
15 years ago, and I also think it's just a different. I don't know. You just get older, right? You lose touch with how old are you?
Yeah. Just turned 39.
Yeah, I'm 40.
Yeah, dude, I got no text on New Year's.
Right?
So,
and it used to be your birthday would be wild. But I look at people and I'm like, well, maybe it's just me. But then I'll look, some girl put up, some person I know that's pretty popular in the scene puts up like a birthday post and had 2 comments. And you're like, oh yeah, no one's interacting with that. I think people just don't care anymore.
No.
You're like, oh, it's your birthday? Who cares?
Cool.
The world sucks.
But I'll tell you one thing, though.
Where's the aliens?
Yeah.
I may agree with you on that, but then also I've been following content creators. It's very interesting. I started following content creators that are very transparent with their life, like more so than we are, because we're there to just post content. We don't really share our life. But the content creators that are constantly sharing their daily life and constantly writing these big captions, and they really captivate all these people and immerse into their life, those people really do have like cult followings now, like where people are like checking in on their life, like is the kid growing?
It's a reality show,
and it becomes
that's
like,
all it is.
And every day they feel so connected to these people that they're like really like, they just hit them up, wish them well, constantly write, constantly update. But you have to live on social media now. Like everything has to happen on there. You have to show what you're doing with your mom. You have to show what you're doing with your company.
I think analytics killed social media, because I think when we first started on social media, it was easy to post stuff and just move on and be like, whatever, I'm posting this, I'm sharing my life. Now everything is so analyzed, and there's so much analytics. This was shared in this country. You're like, I'm looking at so much data for something that's just supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, here's my lunch. Here's my day. And everyone loved it 10 years ago. Now people are like, hey, Instagram's, we're going to service this to a third of your audience to see how they react to it. And then
we're going to do a split test, and fucking this is where you did good. And like the first 3 seconds, everyone fell off after the first 3 seconds.
Imagine Apple just went, hey, today you can only talk to 30% of your contacts.
Yeah.
You're like, why?
Choose wisely.
Yeah, you're like, why can't I text my grandma today? Like, we just feel like she doesn't want to talk to you. Like, how would you know? Like, we just kind of...
we're on to you.
We figured our algorithm ran its thing. You don't need these people. Some people also have that, like, it. Like, I have to work hard to be me on the internet. Yeah. But, like, my girlfriend, Estee, to me, I always call her. I'm like, she's like Lucy to me. If you throw the camera on her...
She's, like, ready to go?
Because she's 100% authentic.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of like when you see an Italian guy from New York. Right? You're like, it's a character. Yeah. It is. But that's at 100% that person, right? They'll have an answer for everything. Like if you ask me something, I might need to get the wheels turning.
Yeah, I gotta get the stoner wheels turning.
Yeah, I gotta be like, what am I gonna say is witty? Maybe I'll answer this funny, or maybe I'll answer this smart or clever. Versus those people, you throw something at them like ba-da-bum, and you're like, damn.
Yeah, me, I think in SNL terms like that too. Like I gotta like come up with like a whole. And I gotta have that feeling.
I'm much better scripted.
Yeah. I gotta come up with like a method, how I'm gonna like enunciate.
That's why I don't like talk to the camera in my videos. Like let me do just a voiceover, dude. That's easy. I can write some shit. I can make a joke. It's easier that way. Like
instead of being like,
hey guys, like, here fucking I am, and I don't know what I'm about to. I'm gonna go blank, unless I've already like written something down. But it's easier to just. Let me just talk over the video.
Yeah.
So this is the one thing that I was trying to get. Like I said, I smoked earlier, and I was trying to get philosophical with it. And it turns out, and I think this is true, that food is the only thing that no matter who you are, people are okay showing going backwards in lifestyle with food. Right? Most people are like, once I'm rich and I have a nice car, I'm never showing you getting myself into a Toyota Camry. Right? I drive a Rolls Royce, right? Like at the end of the day, you're never going to catch Rick Ross in a Camry.
No.
But Rick Ross will post eating a hot dog.
Right.
So
that
food
7-Eleven
is because there's that nostalgia factor to when you were broke.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a comfort thing. No one gets into a Camry and goes, oh,
remember the good old days?
This feels great being freezing in the winter. Right? So it's really interesting why I think your stuff works is because you play into nostalgia and, like we said, more of like a poor kid guide to food, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like I'm just taking all these ingredients that don't belong together, but they might work together, and other people are like, I could fuck with that.
Yeah, dude, that's the best. Like fucking, that's why I do like SpaghettiOs and shit, and it's like it is nostalgic because people grew up eating this shit. Like I grew up eating this. So.
And I think expensive food is so overplayed. We've talked about this a ton of times, and we've given Nobu Malibu so much love on this podcast because we did this in LA. But like, there are so many times I've gone to Nobu Malibu, had an expensive dinner, and then 20 minutes later had a Wendy's cheeseburger.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going to fucking Wendy's.
Yeah,
dude.
And then
like
I
you
go
wipe that slate
and
clean.
then I go the Wendy's cheeseburger, arguably 100 times cheaper, and 100 times better, and more fulfilling, and it hits the spot where you're like, you melt into the food. And in Noble, I'm just there. Oh, I guess I should be here. It's retarded.
Yeah,
I get it.
No, I agree with you. I've done that before. Like go out to eat, get something nice, and then it's like it didn't do it for me. Let me hit up Taco Bell and see if they can solve my problems.
That's why I'm okay with just eating. I'm more like very plain grilled chicken, rice, just keep my body fueled up.
Yeah.
I care about just keeping my body just at a very good neutral state where I don't feel down, don't feel high, and just I don't need the extra stuff.
Like Matrix food?
Yeah, I just
want to make sure I'm fueled
and I hate thinking about food.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
That
go out
sounds
to
like my
eat a
wife.
lot. You
I hate-
eat out a lot.
Now I do, but before even now that now that I've been eating out a lot, I've been literally like every other week, I'm like, yo, I gotta stop. Like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm like, this is annoying. And not only that, but thinking about making food, going to the place, spending all this time, I start thinking about how much time I'm spending organizing myself to eat. I'm like, yo, I hate this. I hate this. The less efficient it is, the more I hate it. Because food, I just feel like wastes so much time throughout my day. And I'm like, yo, there's so many cooler things that I could be doing.
That's why I like grab and go food.
Yeah.
It's like,
Slim Jim.
let me get Slim Jim.
Like, I want
Let
to
me get in and out.
Yeah.
Little
like, I want to
can
make
of
enough
Cheese
money
Whiz.
just to have a chef always just on go, like ready to have my food ready. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to deal with this. I just want to have food very fast and eliminate that out of the day.
Yeah, I do understand. I would love to have someone make me food every day.
Oh yeah, dude. That's how you know you made it. I think. Someone, your own personal chef.
And technically, bro.
Usually that's supposed to be your
like 80
significant other.
It's like 80. Yeah, true. It's like,
Back in the good old days.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Cybertruck explosion is a real
message.
terrorist?
It's a little bit of a
Well,
narrative.
because dude, you heard that that the whole right base is like turning on all of them again this weekend because of the fucking H-1B visa.
Yeah.
Did you see this shit?
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
Having Elon Musk close to the president like this is worrisome for a lot of people. I personally love it. I like it a lot. I enjoy it. I love that we have a little Tony Stark next to the president.
Yeah.
I really,
It's like a real life Marvel movie.
oh, I really love it. Like, it
Right,
really
he's less
gets-
lovable than Tony Stark.
To some. I love
Yeah,
his
Tony
humor.
Stark, you never really saw his flaws as much as you see Elon's. You're like, all right, this guy's a little bit of a turd.
I love it, man.
Bro, he has a fake Twitter account to praise himself.
He memes
That's
and
so
stuff.
funny though.
Dude, I mean, I get it, but you're like, if I was you, the things I would be doing with my day would not be hyping myself up on my own platform.
No, dude.
Like, Elon Musk is so, what is that, Asperger's? What does he have? What does he have
I don't know, he's got
that
something,
you could be
dude.
that
He has
rich?
ketamine.
If you're that, you said you're like, if I was that rich, I would just fuck off.
Nah, bro.
Dude, the
it's not
level of
fun.
fuck off I would do would be
What do you mean?
unimaginable.
Why would you want to fuck off when the world is your playground like this?
That's my point. There
He
was a
literally-
playground.
Yeah.
Why do you need to be
Yeah, but he could
on
do
Twitter, and have another Twitter account to be like, wow, Elon, you look like a really great dad. You're like, dude, why are you running a separate Twitter account to praise yourself?
Yeah, dude.
I just like that he's a childish, smart, rich, billionaire. Like, I hate those serious billionaires. They're like at the fucking Knicks game and they're like, yeah, I have 30 billion.
Who?
Come next to me.
Who are these billionaires?
You don't see those old dudes that are fucking.
Yeah,
at
those are the people that are awesome. They're
corny,
fucking around.
Corny,
They're
corny, not fun at all. If you're not fucking out there risking it all every day, I don't want to fucking deal with you. I want you to risk all your fucking wealth.
I
every
can't.
day.
I can't wait till Elon Musk fucks up so royally somehow, because that's what it takes. Is like one fuck up and you're fucked. Versus being just a rich guy sitting on the sidelines with like a 25-year-old girlfriend and just enjoying the rest of your life on a yacht.
Yeah.
Right. Like Jeff Bezos manipulates society for sure, but he's not in the streets like Elon.
No,
He's
dude.
like, I'm on my yacht. I'm doing crazy shit. That's the level of rich I want to be. Is like a Bezos, where I clearly manipulate society, but I'm not on Twitter daily. I'm not sucking everyone off. I hang out with my fucking plastic wife.
Listen, everyone
And
does
have
a
a
fair
good time.
share
Under
of
the
sucking.
sun on a yacht. dude.
Everyone does a
Yeah.
fair share of sucking here, buddy. Please.
Bro, the last place I
we've
wanna
all done
be-
a little sucking to get a little bit in a couple of places here. Some social sucking.
He doesn't need to do social sucking. You're Elon Musk.
Who cares? It's so funny. Like, the fact that this guy risks everything every day, and the stock market, everyone has all this money dependent on him, and it's just hilarious to me. I just think it's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't risk anything.
I mean,
He's
does
got plenty
technically.
of money.
Yeah,
He's
gonna-
fine.
yeah,
There's no
he's
risk
fine.
involved. He's got zero risk.
And the funny thing is, every time some shit's about to really go down, he has a strategy to always back him. Like, he has like Tesla has like so much liquid backing the company, and every time like the stock falls apart, he's like, oh, we have 10,000 bitcoins. It's like he always finds a way to wiggle out.
I mean, of
you know?
course, he's the richest person on
Yeah.
the planet.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you're
you
like,
have to be able
how's he
to.
going to wiggle out of this one? I don't know.
I don't know.
This guy's
Fucking
putting
more money.
implants in people's brains and shit.
That's scary.
Like, it's fucking dope.
Yeah, until one goes into yours.
Sure.
Yeah, and then like your girl goes, cool, I just read your thought history. Why are you thinking about this and that? Why'd you think about this?
Why
You
you
thought
thinking about grilling Subway wraps?
Yeah, you thought about you when we had that fight. I see right here. You thought about I want to strangle this bitch, and now you're gonna go to jail, right? You don't want to have that Neuralink. You don't want them to know what you're thinking.
I wonder what she tastes like if I cooked her up.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, dude. I don't know. I just find fun in it. I am also like into like all this stupid shit on Twitter, crypto, and this and that. And I just think it's hilarious. This guy just puts up memes. It's just funny.
He posts a lot for somebody who's that rich.
Yeah.
He posts like a broke dude.
And I love that he tweets at people like you used to comment back at people. You get that, right?
Yeah, because he can't get kicked off his own platform.
Yes. And that's why he's a fucking beast. That's what I love. Is that this guy
that's like being the owner. That's like being Sam Walton at Walmart. Someone walks in and you just slap random customers. Like, haha, my place.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's not the same.
Yeah,
He's not slapping people. He just fucking rips them. And I love it in the most sincere way possible. It's not like he's cursing them out, but he's just like, like somebody from like a network comments on him, and he just fires back at them instantly.
He fires back is like suspended.
Yeah, suspended.
He doesn't suspend them. He
does.
He just rips them.
No, he suspends them too.
Good, which is fun also.
It is fun. I would be a dictator in 2 seconds if given the chance.
Oh.
I would.
Yeah, would you? I don't
my
know.
ego is too fragile. If someone hurts my feelings, oh my God. If you hurt my feelings and I could do anything with no consequence, why would I do anything less than kill you? Like we said, like what's the difference between me stepping on a roach or stepping on a human? Roaches don't.
I mean, the crunch, that's the biggest difference.
All right, whip out the Russian food.
Yes.
What did you bring?
Okay,
I had something in my fridge I've been wanting
one
to eat, and then I stopped myself from eating it.
I need to present this correctly. Okay.
I don't even know what you brought.
So
I
look,
brought forks.
Hold on 1 second.
Are you flying after this?
I got my flight's not till 5.
I need to introduce this very properly. Okay, guys.
I brought some napkins.
This is very important. Okay, this
oh
right
my
here.
God. What is that? Холодец?
This right here is meat jello. Okay, this is chicken meat jello. It has a huge carrot. Has a piece of egg in here, and basically what it is it is spoiled soup.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
I thought it was the gelatin is the it's like the.
Well, they've created with
it's Russian Jello.
Well, look. So the way the gelatin
I do a lot with Jello.
The way the gelatin gets created is there's a lot of fat and a lot of it's like a
It's холодец.
no. It's basically like chicken broth, but it has a lot of fat in it. And what ends up happening is when you keep it in the fridge, it turns into Jello. I guess
like a soup stock.
Right. And that's you see. Look at this thing. This thing has no life in it.
I've done a lot with Jello.
So in our house, it would get served in a pan this big, and it'd be chicken, boiled eggs, carrots, other veggies, and then they would chop it up like a fucking like a cake, and then you would get a square of it.
Okay, now the
Wait, hold
second
on. Holidays, they charge $9 for this garbage.
It's disgusting.
What is this? Where'd you get this at Air One?
Net coast. So check this out. The next one is
Oh, that's silly.
we got fish eggs.
Okay.
Okay, over here.
You've had
These
that.
Yeah.
This is salmon caviar.
Okay.
That's easy.
That's a walk in the park.
Yeah, those are like
Okay.
Russian fucking gushers.
What do you got?
They just pop in your mouth. So I have a selyotka.
Oh my god.
You ever had this shit?
No, dude.
This is Russian. I had to like double seal it. It's like weed. I wanted to stink it out.
He's bringing fucking meth in here.
So this is light herring
Okay.
in oil with some. We usually put onion on it, but
I'm actually gonna spit the shit out though.
no. I can eat this. I can eat this. I don't think I can eat that.
I can eat this. I can't eat these two.
This you're supposed to have with horseradish to just at least give you. It's like hot. You got to put something on this.
Okay.
To mask as much of it as possible.
So this is my throw.
That's
Are
your
you really
spit
gonna
bag?
throw up?
Yeah.
Are you really gonna do this?
Homie,
Throw
I
up?
cannot eat these two.
You can't.
I never eat that.
This is. I could put this on a butter and bread and eat this
Yeah,
entire thing.
that's a walk in the park.
Should we bring him some candy or some Cheetos or something like that just to spice up the whole situation? Because this is all Russian food and we gotta spice it up with something.
Right.
Is there chips in the office? Thank you.
Let me try.
Pick it at your own discretion.
It's delicious.
Give it.
That's gonna make you vomit,
Disgusting. Cannot have that.
dude. That's
Oh, we gotta hang
you're like royalty.
You like that?
Like pop in your mouth.
How much do you like that?
I mean, by itself, it's a little aggressive. It needs to go with some on a cracker, dude. On bread.
A little
with
butter.
Would you kiss a
little
Russian
butter.
girl after she had that?
Yes,
Yeah, why not?
dude. I've licked
I
girls'
mean,
assholes.
yeah, dude. Where my
outta
tongue
here.
has been, dude. This is like
Get the shit. Get
this
the
S tier shit.
Get the shit the fuck out of here, homie.
Go ahead, try it.
This shit will piss me.
Take
the
a
fuck
bigger-
off. This is gonna piss me the fuck off. I already know. This shit fucking annoys me.
Dude, you just came from the Ukraine like 5 years ago. How are you not loving this? Bro. I'm more Russian than you. I could eat this.
That is so filthy, bro. I'm gonna throw up.
I'll match you.
You can't eat this. You can eat the holodets.
I can eat the holodets.
You can't eat selyotka.
I cannot eat selyotka, bro. That's disgusting.
All right, this shit. I'm gonna step it up a notch.
Bro.
But this is better with onion.
This? Yeah. I don't eat this, bro. It's disgusting.
Your mom doesn't make you any of this shit?
She puts like right now. I feel like I just ate cum.
That's got to be the worst thing for you. Is like people just want to hang out with you and make you try gross things.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming one of these cameras can capture this, but guys, this is Val is so grossed out. This looks like a fucking fish king, a rat king.
Oh, dude, this is the
This is
I'm gonna throw up, bro.
This is the rat king of the sea, they call it.
Can't do it, man. No, I swear, I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. This shit makes me very grossed out. Like,
it's making you kind of angry. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't like eating something that will piss me off. Oh shit, there we go.
See, dude, this on the ruffle, dude. Forget about it. It's a fucking wrap.
I'm good.
It's a wrap.
All right, so we're about to do, guys. We're about to experience. Okay, the Vulgar Chefs. I know you're about to get. We're gonna have the Vulgar Chefs.
This isn't that bad looking at all. You're right. Put this right here. You could serve this at a wedding.
You see, you guys are over here LOLing, right? Let me see. Let me see you try this shit.
That crunch.
Okay, buddy.
That's perfect, dude. Okay. You know what needs a little cream cheese or something?
Yeah, a little.
Okay, now we're gonna do
one
of these.
Go gross first. This is gonna be gross.
This is go gross first. You didn't even try anything yet. The grosses you out. You got to try this first.
I'm gonna end with that.
I already had the fucking whack one.
No, you can't go this back to fish. Let's go fish, chicken.
Yo,
this is delicious.
This is really pissing me off.
Val, you gotta take one.
I'm getting so annoyed right now.
Give it a little whip.
I need one of these just in case I need to fucking mix the.
Doesn't smell fishy.
Oh, it's disgusting. Honestly, without onions, so gross.
It has bones in there?
No.
Wow, this is annoying.
It's not great. It's better with bread.
Wow, bro.
That hits?
I don't need
that. That hits?
That.
Yeah, I can't believe we got him.
Holy shit. Dude, that's fucking... It's so salty.
Yeah, it's good. Good stuff, guys.
You're kind of fucking stupid for bringing that one.
Ruined your day.
Fucking salty.
Ruined.
Holy shit. Dude, it's not...
Put onions on that. It's phenomenal.
It's not, piece of bread. It's not horrible.
Put that on a chip. Game over. Okay, this is gonna be gross.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing. I'd rather chew that than chew through Jello.
Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go, my little ladies.
Dude, I got mixed. I've done a lot with Jello, so I got mixed feelings.
Oh my God, Val!
See this right here?
You're getting in there like that?
That's okay for you? That's okay for you, dude.
I like that. It's kind of annoying that they didn't put enough salt in it, though.
Oh, take some from here.
Yeah, dude. You want some salt right there?
I don't want that much Jello.
Yo, my man, you better take a good scoop. Yeah, don't fuck around, bro.
Jello.
What the fuck is that? We need some Jello in there.
Oh.
Yo.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh my God.
Is the carrot that's like the centerpiece?
That shit
is that what people go for?
That's honestly the least gross thing here. That's not that bad.
That shit's fire.
I don't understand the point of the Jello in this.
That's fire. Come on, that's fire.
It's not fire. It's just unseasoned chicken.
No, you and I have different definitions of fire.
I mean, my brother, you ate this and this. That's two different worlds.
So that's just like, if I made soup and put the pot in the fridge,
well,
and then took a bite.
It has to be a certain amount of fat. Where it just
that's a lot of fat for it to congeal like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah. It has to be cooked a certain way for it to freeze like that.
What do you think the worst thing is here?
Russians are chemists, you see? We're coming up.
That's why there's no fear factor in Russia.
Yo, that just annoyed the fuck out of me.
You should take a girl on a date to a Russian restaurant, your first date, and that's the easiest way, like you said, to find out if she'll eat gross things.
Yeah, it needs a little. I'd eat that.
Of course you would eat that. It's an amazing dish.
Not by choice.
Oh, yeah, he would eat. No.
I would eat this by choice.
My mom makes
that if it's out on the table sometimes. That would never.
Really?
Never. My entire childhood, I'd be like, no.
I love that. My mom would make it so good. Oh, I wish you could try my mom's.
And you eat it cold like this.
You don't have to. You can't because then it becomes.
Then it's just soup.
Yeah.
This is so unhealthy for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude.
And this is healthy for you, my man. I had enough sodium for a year in this fucking thing.
Bro, no, but I'm still fucking drying out from this, dude.
My brother.
I'm gonna be burping that one up all day.
You're right, bro. And it has fucking bones in there.
No bones.
Yeah, it does. Look.
How much for you to take a sip of that?
I'm not taking no money at all.
You want to try one of these?
No, fuck no.
We should put these in the break room. See if anyone eats this.
How disgusting rated? What's the most disgusting thing you've had here?
Dude, it's got to be a toss-up between... Like, this, I like this... Like, I've eaten a lot of Jell-O, so Jell-O just fucking rubs me the wrong way. If this had, like, more salt, I would have said that's probably my favorite, aside from here. This is fucked up. Just because it's so salty,
Yo, you're
dude.
a scum for bringing that.
This is fucked up, but I'll do another little... I want to do one on a chip. That's going to make it even saltier.
This doesn't evoke any reaction from me.
You're bugging.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just gross how it is. Like, that's got an aftertaste. That lingers. This doesn't.
Yeah, dude.
You can eat this and kiss a girl. You eat this, you're only making out with another Russian girl who had
Man,
it.
it's like eating a corpse.
It's like
a little
fucking,
Jello on top?
Dude, it's like New Year's Eve over here.
Oh, show that.
You gotta
We
throw
gotta
this on
show that.
top.
Yeah.
Build
Oh,
it.
shit.
Hit me up.
We're talking about omakase? Oh, shit.
Hold on, I need this.
All right.
Hold on.
All right,
So what do we got here?
just
Hold on a
built a little Russian herring, caviar, and holodets.
Ugh.
Little omakase, one bite.
And we got the ruffle, too. Dude,
I think we got a new video.
it ain't bad, but it ain't good, dude. It's actually better when you mix them all.
What if you did the holodets with the salmon caviar and the ruffle? You think that would be better? What do you think needs to go from this entire picture?
If we're putting on the chip, this got to go.
This has to go?
Yeah. 100%.
Why?
It's not doing anything for me.
Really?
It doesn't have a lot of flavor, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'd rather have it taste like absolute ass than taste like just plain Jello.
This is all good. I'm going to go home and eat this.
That's disgusting, bro. Silotka really gets me tight.
All right, Kyle, is there anything you want to plug?
No, I got nothing coming up. Merch. Check out the merch, deathbymayonnaise.com. Follow along on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. All the fucking shit. Yeah. Got some events coming up, hopefully, for the beginning of the year, but nothing locked in yet, so.
We need a Netflix show for you, my brother. That's what we
definitely
need.
something.
Yeah.
We need you to hit.
Are you active on YouTube?
A little bit.
It's hard.
It's hard, dude.
There's too many platforms now to be active on everything, and
Yeah.
everyone needs their own type of curation. It's no longer like send it
I
everywhere.
pretty much stick to like Instagram because that's where like my the community is, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Is Instagram, and then a little bit of Facebook, but like even TikTok, it's like I'm just fucking reposting the same shit over there.
You ever get hate mail for wasting food?
Not in a long time. Like back in the
When you were still
When I was-
solidifying the character?
yeah.
Now they're like, dude, it's like, why? Come
Yeah, and I'll tell them, it's like, yeah, this went in the fucking garbage when I was done with it.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't give a shit.
The Slim Jim didn't need to make it to Africa to feed someone. We could have.
No, like I'm fucking and every food creator is doing that too. Like, don't let anyone fool you and tell you they're doing something. They're not with their food. They're fucking throwing in the trash.
Food waste in this country is probably one of my biggest pet peeves.
I hate it too, and I try not to do it, but it's just like.
Oh, I don't
happens.
even think about like on a personal level. I mean, I think that everyone does that. I just look at it on like a large scale level where you just see stores throwing away food, restaurants throwing away food.
Yeah. Everything,
And
even
just-
furniture.
There's so much waste. There's no. They say that they could feed every starving person.
Dude, no one should be starving, at least in this country, with all the food that gets fucking thrown
We're
out.
spoiled as fuck. We're spoiled consumers because everything's on credit.
When's the last time you heard of a friend starved to death? That's crazy. We eradicated that. No one starves to death anymore.
Yeah.
No, people do. By choice, though.
Oh, yeah, guys, this episode is brought to you by Bang.com. I don't know if you are a frequenter of pornography,
Yeah.
but these guys over here, they peddle some good
Yeah.
TNA.
Okay.
Promo code is ALFBANG. You get it it's a 2-day trial. It's not a long trial, like I always say. They're very confident in their product.
I don't need 2 days, bro. That's crazy.
I need like a 30-second
Yeah,
trial
dude.
every day.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
That's
can we
why I
can we
grew up-
break that down into incremented?
Yeah,
little
can I get a
time
total
yeah.
48 hours on your website?
I
at
want
30
60-second chunks, dude.
Oh my God! I mean, I'm from the generation that grew up jerking off to scrambled porn, right? Where you'd catch like a tit on like
your buddy's magazine that he's hiding under his fucking mattress.
I'm a quick hummer.
Yeah,
I'm a fisher.
You have to. You had to be.
Yeah, people who are like on page 77 of Hub, I'm like,
Dude,
ew, how picky are you? You're a woman at that point.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're not a man.
That's the problem.
You got to jerk off first page of any site.
I'm not going to the second page.
That's the problem, man. It's a lot easier to come nowadays than get food. That's an issue. That's a problem.
I don't even know how to answer that. That's a very philosophical. That is your quote. It's a lot easier to come in this country than to get food. Yeah,
can we make that as the name of the podcast? Or
yeah,
no?
It's a lot easier to just blow your load in the street than eat a sandwich.
Than to get some food, man. I really get annoyed with a lot of the stuff that's going on out here, man. But I also love it. A lot of great access, just like Alf Bang. Okay, we have a lot of great access out here, guys. So,
all right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Vulgar Chef.
I'm literally gonna go eat the rest of this.
I'm good. I'll throw all this
dude,
shit out.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, dude, thank you.
Awesome.
You're the man. It was awesome.